England's Patriots owner and Columbia University alumnus Robert Kraft says he's not comfortable supporting the school until it takes action to stem growing hatred on campus and until it can protect its students and staff. Kraft says the school that provided him with so much opportunity is no longer recognizable to him. Protests against the Israel-Hamas war and calls for the university to divest from companies connected to Israel have spawned threats and harassment against Jewish students. And Bob Kraft joins us now. He's also the founder of the Foundation to Combat Antisemitism. You wrote an op-ed today that I'll just like. Welcome, Bob. It's good to see you, as always. This is the cover. Actually, the cover of the New York Post. Not everybody who's on the cover, if you get on the cover of the New York Post, it's kind of questionable whether. But in this case, it's a positive thing for you, Bob. But you wrote an op-ed. What are the key points of what you put forth in that op-ed?
Well, I'm thinking of Columbia, where I went, and they have a core curriculum that really helped train me as a young kid coming from New England. I wasn't ready for the world from Boston. And I think that Alexander and John Jay would be flipping in their graves if they saw what's going on at Columbia now, which was such an open forum. When I went there, it was during the Vietnam War, and free speech prevailed, and people expressed their opinion, and they didn't cover their faces, and there was accountability. And there wasn't the anger and hate that exists now on campuses. And it's very sad to me to see the faculty taking strong positions and doing that and sort of trying to teach young people what to think rather than how to think, and have the openness. And, you think about the greatness of this country is that people came from all backgrounds, and you came here and your ancestors felt comfortable, and they felt they belonged and they had a chance. And now it's shocking to me that young Jewish students at Columbia in New York City are scared. They're going home. There's a young student from the Boston area who came back 2 weeks ago and told their dad that they wanted to transfer out of Columbia because they didn't feel safe on the campus. And I'm going, this is 2024 in the United States of America. Am I hearing things right?
Bob, it's hard to understand how we got here. You did a pretty good summary, and I think it's taken time, and I think it's almost an echo chamber at a lot of these places. So I don't know how we got here, but I don't know how we get out of this. And you saw what happened yesterday. Once again, maybe it starts slowly, and by the end of the day, we were talking about USC and University of Texas at Austin, and I don't know whether a heavy-handed approach is something that makes sense at this point. Obviously, everybody is entitled to free speech, but you are not entitled to threaten people and harm people. So there's a line that could be drawn. Do you think a heavy-handed approach, and where are you right now, Bob? Where's that shot from?
Well, look.
Are you in Florida right now? Or?
No, I'm in Boston.
Oh, that's a
we
Boston
have a little
shot?
thing known as the draft tonight. And
okay.
To be honest,
I brought it up because I think Governor DeSantis at this point is talking about if you close down a bridge or a road, you're going to jail. If you do X, you're going to jail. If you do this, you're going. Is that the approach to take? Because it didn't work back in the years and years ago when college kids are on a mission like this. I'm just wondering what the right approach is at this point, so that, you want to protect Jewish students, but I don't know if you want to have a situation where you see, riot police.
Well, we want to protect all students and all people. That's the foundation of this country. And I do want to say a word that I think Mayor Adams and Governor Hochul and the New York Police Department did a great job when they were called in. But this is about enforcing the rules that we have on campus and holding people accountable. I don't think people should have free speech and be covering their faces. I don't think any group should be allowed to just come and camp on college campus without getting the permits or following the rules. We've let people not follow the rules, and then we're compromising with them instead of getting them, getting the place in order. And I must tell you, one of the things I sort of look up to and admire now is the way the Jesuit schools run. They allow free speech, but they have rules and they follow them. I see that right here in Boston with Boston College, and they all do a great job.